WBC, WBA, WBO Super Middleweight Champion of the World, Saul Canelo IBF Super Middleweight Champion of the World, William El Indomable School.
Gentlemen, I gave you instructions in the dressing room. You know what I expect of you both. Keep the fight clean. Obey my commands, most importantly. Protect yourself at all times. Shake hands, boys.
Mayo Fiesta. Every single belt is on the line. Here we go.
Using footwork. William School's going to have to get out of this.
He starts ripping the body. He makes that ring smaller and smaller until he starts breaking down opponents.
Shot to wake him up to get going. Conventional whip.
Every time you do extend that jab, you're going to be
in the ring. Just a predator walking his opponents down. I think School's also going to have to try to win one.
The last 6 opponents have been dropped in the first 3 to 4 rounds. Good body shot there by Canelo. And he doesn't bite at the feints. His style right here. If you're not going to be committing to anything, you're not.
They come and go.
Done here in the early morning hours in Riyadh.
Slightly, but he doesn't step back out of range where he can't counter. So he's not intimidated by it. He flicked the jab. Canelo came right back with his own.
Talk saying he was going to eat Canelo Alvarez, and
Canelo will see him switch stances throughout the course of this fight.
School is looking to counter something that
saying his game plan tonight is to make Canelo uncomfortable. Crossing is my fist.
To make any kind of mistake, give him any kind of opening, just like that. Canelo give a different look, but nothing coming out of that left-handed stance of William School right now. Been there, done that.
See how aggressive Canelo is against the fleet-footed Cuban. And Sergio, nice. Started with a right, ended with a left upstairs.
Right now, it's Canelo can control and definitely the more comfortable fighter.
School's throwing these jabs.
Let me get my bearings here, and that appears that might be the case.
Don't just be looking at the shoulder, you gotta look downstairs too. We're gonna stop this guy, all right? We're gonna stop this dude.
School tries to pick up the pace a little bit.
To respect. So he needs to unleash that right hand and try to land it on Canelo, just like that. It could be a hook, it could be straight.
But it was interesting, in between rounds, you heard Eddie Reynoso saying, we're gonna stop this guy.
He is an accurate puncher. That was certainly a judicious
one. Giving props to a former foe. Little by little, he has some of the best. Excuse me, Vivo has one of the best jabs in boxing, in and out style.
Going to the body, and every time he hits him, you see School
seen throughout the first 2+ rounds. Routinely looking. Canelo Sergio has evolved defensively significantly too. Daniel Jacobs in this kind of phase 2.
Throwing the right punches at the right time in an in and out style where Canelo can't catch a rhythm.
He does drop School in this fight. Sergio,
he was in his prime years, like when he fought Jacobs.
Sway around when nothing's happening, just like that, in the middle of the ring as well.
The lack of activity with incredible accuracy, really outside of the reach of evil.
School's got the size advantage for sure.
Yeah, but he's fighting squared up. See, and that's why Canelo's taking advantage of that. I think he's gonna hurt him to the body.
Germany. At nearly 400.
About blocking. He's not as elusive as he used to be.
More comfortable right now.
Recent years has outlanded.
Just a good eye. He doesn't move. See right there. School has a good right hand. It's a solid right hand.
Clear, Chris, that he wasn't gonna try and make mistakes.
He likes single punches to the body, Mexican style. Now he uses experience and old bull mentality. He calls it and parries the punch. Power behind it, but there's timing behind it and accuracy. And with his size,
differently than he has his whole career, he's going to be very judicious.
Away. Fans here to support Canelo Alvarez also.
The more punches School throws
down and makes them forced to make mistakes.
Yeah, it's evolved.
Oh, nice right.
The Europeans fight really upright. When School's not doing anything, he's winning these rounds on presence.
Round 5.
On this guy, but Skull needs to really
body shots of Canelo. I just thought won him the round, and he's just been.
The more he moves, the more confident School's gonna get.
Good body shot.
He's a spoiler.
Dalton Smith. Look, years ago, The WBO once ranked a guy named Derek.
As frustrating as it is, he keeps aiming at that midsection, and they keep landing.
That would be his success because he's a good boxer, very athletic.
Well, he's throwing, he's not landing.
Throwing that many either.
Exactly. You look at the guys he's fighting, how he wins.
Well, sitting down on those punches.
And Sergio, we've seen a variety, just move around a lot, fight off the jab.
Oh, there's a right. Canelo did give School his flowers, so to speak, this week. School became the #1 with the IBF by beating Yevgeny
Darren Morris, who was dead at the time that they ranked him.
Knocked out by Canelo because they're not getting hit.
A bunch of gold glitter sprays all over the ring. There's a couple.
If you want to call it that, in Arislandi Lara,
Right hand
this
again.
fight a little more competitive.
It's a really good shot by School.
Figure out, he's here for a reason. This will not be
That title. This is the same IBF that made Karin Shukadze in it.
set down. He's headed outside. Meanwhile, Canelo trying to
Power to the body, nice left there. Action fighter, as professional.
Uppercut, 45-degree punch. Awkward combination so far. He's not engaging. He's not giving Canelo what he wants, and he's punching.
Eliminator dance. They will rocket you up their rank.
This to break Canelo's rhythm. Here on School, who continues.
More victories don't do it, man. I mean, you got the payday.
Canelo's dropped his last 5 opponents, Sergio, but he has said, listen.
See, this is a frustrating. Man, that is winning these rounds convincingly, but School's trying to punch back at least.
Is he doing that, Sergio?
No,
that has a guy named Michael Eifert set up to be roadkill.
But Canelo has made a career out of
on the championship level, one of the best fighters in the world. Instead of just boxing a little bit too much, defensive-minded a little bit too much.
Right hand is dropped him. The reason I haven't really gone for the kill is because Eddie Reynoso's told me not to.
A champion in his 40s because see, this is where Canelo needs to start jabbing the chest.
This is the most active round by far here.
That has 10 fighters ranked ahead of Diego Pacheco and Chris.
And these body shots, he's trying to annoy you.
He's winning, Chris. I disagree. I think he's winning these rounds. He thinks he is. Look at his face. See, I'm telling you, he's having a great time.
He's already thinking about defense instead of offense. Back comes Canelo. Canelo with a body shot right there. And
the referee, I don't know if you can hear that, he said, let's fight. There's too much running around.
Look for that one shot. A lot more effective than anything.
He's going to do this. There's no surprise here to engage more.
No, really, because Canelo doesn't have the shots like that will sway around that School's doing nothing.
Yeah, it's one of the few sports in the world that if you don't like what your opponent is doing, you can punch him in the face.
No, a cumbia. You gotta make your country proud. Make your countries proud.
Yeah, I think that's a big part.
When he fought Jaime Munguia, he was right there in front of him. Hey, he gave School a round.
You know, you're also here to win a fight. You want to fight.
I like that from the referee. And trust me, he's not delivering that message to Canelo.
The complaint with Canelo, you know, the heavy feet. This man does well whenever someone wants to fight. A war of words.
Yeah, I gave School the last round, mostly because of inactivities by Canelo.
Just missed him with the uppercut as Canelo landed his body. Watching the pound, some say pound for pound king, face the boxing Canelo here on DAZN.
Enough. Listen, keep them up, okay? Keep them up.
All your attributes, and yes, School's using everything he has. Whenever someone's not exchanging, just moving and jabbing here and there, inside the body shot.
Well, School said it was very disrespectful.
Promoters and networks will never.
William School may think he's winning, he's not. I don't think
agree. What does he have to be near?
And he has experience fighting a Cuban that has tried to frustrate him.
It's very frustrating.
Right hand was trying to get School against the ropes. Now out in the corner, and that's when he got low. 2 of them, and it dropped the hands. History is Canelo. Canelo versus Crawford later in the year. You're overlooking me as he lands a right hand.
And we saw that with Rigondeaux, which became almost a winning lead for Canelo Alvarez.
I think you're generous.
School in this one. But usually you defend that fighter, but tonight you're all in on Santos.
Problem, we'll get it back.
Right hand lands for Canelo right before the...
Just be careful when you do go to the body, he's trying to lift you up with an uppercut.
Bien atento, güey, bien atento.
Pay attention, pay attention.
Slightly winning, but
really?
I do think, yes, I say that
He's not controlling with that jab. He's not throwing a 1-2. He's herky-jerky, moving around the ring.
67th pro fight. He does have 39 knockouts.
We've seen combination punching to the body from Canelo.
School is from the part of... In the years we worked together, we're always talking about fighters being boring.
To make this a fight.
Joe, is there anything more Canelo can do to force?
Hard body shot that landed without being blocked, or looks for the referee for help. The man that's fighting you is right in front of him.
Right now in this fight.
I think there's fairness to it. It's not, this isn't a master class.
See how they're seeing it, because I do not see this man winning rounds.
There's a left hook from Canelo.
to land clean, effective shots. It's going to be hard.
This fight playing out the way it is, you're going to blame, even though they're not as many as we'd like to see, are still being landed by Canelo.
I wish this fight was in a...
You're walking him down nicely, but you got to fade before you attack. And you got to keep it tight. Just throw one shot. Don't throw more than one shot.
So the 12th and final round
is when you can win a round. And Canelo leaves, as much as we're complaining about Skull, I also...
Occasional right hand, a whole lot of boots. Now this fight, he's complaining every single time.
Let's go. Let's get the fight going.
Initiating some of the Williams school.
He came prepared. He came ready physically. I just don't think he came in with a game.
Dominating round after round.
For a fighter not fighting, for a fighter not throwing punches.
And right now, Chris Mannix has Canelo ahead 108-101.
Yeah,
he can make the difference in this fight by being effective, by coming forward, cutting the ring off.
There's a body shot from Canelo, answer with a left from School, who gives it and invested into this fight, into this, and the crowd saying, give us something, wake us up.
I caught on the inside at least. I caught, you know, this game.
Danny, hey Chris, if his name wasn't...
A lack of activity in each of those rounds by Canelo Alvarez.
A little combination
To
there.
defend his championship, he didn't come to win.
This was not.
And Canelo scolding him, saying, come on, man, that wasn't a fight.
There are some probably in Germany and Cuba who believe that School did enough to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards. All three scores go to the winner by unanimous decision, Canelo Alvarez.
115.